Hey guys, how's it going? Companion here. Back from Gamescom, pretty sick, pretty tired, but I thought I'd give you guys my review of the Tavern Brawl this week. I didn't get to play too much. In fact, the amount that I played was exclusively the few hours that I streamed at Gamescom. But it was pretty interesting. Funny enough, I thought it was a pretty cool brawl for the few games that I played, but the reception was really bad. Now, the brawl's over because, this video is basically a few days late by my standards, but I mean, it had to be what it was because it's been a really busy week. But the advantage to that is we get to really see what the feedback was for this brawl. So here it is. Overall, did you enjoy this week's brawl? And it was voted upon, and these are actually pretty bad results. The rules for this Tavern Brawl were that when you played a creature, and that creature would come into play with a death rattle, and the death rattle would summon a random minion with 2 mana cost lower than its mana cost. So if you played like a piloted shredder, you would get the piloted shredder effect on top of another piloted shredder effect. You would get two drops, and of course both would be random. People didn't really like that. While this poll might seem reasonably good results, compared to the others, it's really not. When the top two are like it was okay and it wasn't very good, this is basically as bad as it was, or maybe even worse than the Banana Brawl, which I thought was a complete disaster. I would not put the Banana Brawl on that level, but we get to really go through the interesting stuff to why people didn't really like this format. If we see some of the Tavern Brawls in the past, the guy doing these polls is doing a great job coming up with this data, so, I'm going to honor it by showing you guys, and maybe we can get some ideas from it. So we see that by far the most favored brawl is the Summoner Brawl, has a scoring system on the side there. But what's most interesting is that the Banana Brawl is by far the worst one. This one kind of follows that. So why is that? From what I've read, from my experience, a lot of the negativity comes from the fact that it's very difficult to actually come back in these games. Cards are just ridiculously overpowered if they have silence. Actually, everybody is running every silence because every creature has Death Rattle. And the other thing that I noticed personally, because I play Tavern Brawl on free accounts as well as accounts with just not many cards, and yeah, just have some fun. But when I do that, sometimes I really feel the hit. And this week it was a pretty big one. It was one that wasn't really mentioned too much, but it was really kind of hard to make it work if you had no actual decent cards, which some of the free accounts don't have, and I guess considerable amount of Hearthstone players just don't have in general. So what cards am I talking about? What's really good this week? Some things might seem pretty good, like because every creature has Death Rattle. Maybe you're thinking Feign Death is pretty good on Hunter if you're playing like Controlish Hunter, but it's really not because a lot of players are just playing basically aggro decks, just one drops, basically completely disregarding this mechanic and just playing very, very fast with direct damage, just because most decks were mid-range and slow, and even if you put such a ridiculous bonus that all your creatures are super sticky in a mid-range or slow deck, it doesn't actually make it so you can win because you can't stay alive in time, which is kind of like the latter experience. So Feign Death doesn't really work because it's hard to develop a board if you're playing a slow deck, and if you're playing a fast deck, if you play like a 1-drop creature with this mechanic, there is no -1 mana cost creature. You have to play a 2-drop creature. So a 2-drop creature would then pop a 0-drop, and the 0-drops are Target Dummy and Wisp, which kind of sucks. So really, you want to be playing 3 drops plus to get any kind of actual value out of this Tavern Brawl. But again, people just playing, aggro decks worked because everyone else had a slow deck. Also, spells didn't really work. It's basically impossible to clear, and it kind of forwarded the mechanic that all the creatures that are ever played are super, super sticky. Well, in this Tavern Brawl, they were even stickier, and I guess that's also not too much fun. So I guess that's something to think about, maybe on one end for future Tavern Brawls, but on the other, maybe for just card design in general. While it might be fun for the player who's playing a card that has to be killed 3 different times to actually be removed from the board, for the player trying to remove it, trying to control the game, well, it's surprisingly not that much fun. Cards like Haunted Creeper are just really annoying to deal with. Yeah, so that's how it is. Now again, because all the cards had Death Rattle, some cards were absurdly powerful. One of them is the Lil Exorcist. If your opponent just had a you know, a bunch of minions, little exorcist, bam, triggers off of every single minion with death rattle, which is almost all the minions. Again, 1 drops and 0 drops, I guess, didn't trigger the death rattle Tavern Brawl mechanic. But also there was some non-intuitive stuff. One of my first decks that I played was basically like a tempo mage, and I thought because I didn't have many cards in that account, things like Unstable Portal would be really good because the cost reduction would work. I could get some really powerful cards for cheapsies and be really hard to remove. But creatures summoned by Summoning Portal didn't actually work. They weren't given the death rattle, which makes no sense to me. So I think there was some consistency issues. Now you might think it's like, yeah, if you modify the mana cost of a card, it shouldn't spawn a creature. But then Giants worked, right? So people are playing like Molten Giants, even though there's no 18 drop in the game and Molten Giants don't summon anything. They're a pretty good answer to aggro decks, and people play handlock-ish type of decks, and it worked with that. But really, the big winner, the most powerful giant this week was the Sea Giant, because one, it was pretty easy to play. Minions just didn't die when they attacked other minions. There would still be 2 minions left at the end of the turn. So it was really easy to mass up the board, making Sea Giant really cheap to play. And when Sea Giant was killed, well, he spawned 8 drops. Yeah. That's kind of weird. Even if you play Sea Giant for 0 mana, when you kill Sea Giant, he spawns 8 drops. So it's pretty messed up. Doesn't really seem consistent with some of the other interactions, like I mentioned. But 8 drops are really cool. You can get stuff like Kel'Thuzad among some other really, really powerful cards. So yeah, that really was one of the winners this week. Overall, people just played a ton of silence. People just try to zerg people down. The only deck that really worked defensively, I guess Handlock kind of worked, but some of the priest stuff worked because of the mind control was pretty powerful. Well, not mind control as a card, just the mind control effect, just the taking stuff. You know, if you would like Cabal something or Shadow Mana something, you would often take 2 things as a result of that play. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I think it's an interesting brawl. I have to say I didn't have too much fun playing Hunter, which is what I did because I was trying to complete like a quest. So I think most classes didn't have too much fun, and the mechanics didn't really allow for that much creative play because they were punished by aggro and they were punished by zoo. So not much creative play. You needed really valuable cards like giants and stuff to actually make decent decks, and you couldn't actually play some of the classes you wanted. So I think those factors kind of contribute to why this was not a very successful brawl, but as I'm sure some of you guys may agree, with maybe a few tweaks in the system, this type of brawl might actually work, but we'll have to see. I don't really know if I want this in the cycle again. I don't know if I want to encounter this Tavern Brawl again in the future, but I don't think I'd hate it as much as the Banana Brawl. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you guys some of the cool moments I had playing this Tavern Brawl at Gamescom. Learn a few things, enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.
Oh.
Do it.
Oh.
No.
Yes. And he got a fucking Ancient Watcher, right? We're in good shape.
Earthshock Bloodlust.
Earthshock Bloodlust? Oh god. That doesn't even kill me though. That doesn't kill me. Yeah, alright. We had a taste of what can happen there. That was pretty good. Like, I have a decent amount of 2 and 3 drops. Not getting them is pretty bad. Yeah, I tried Druid on the other account. It worked alright. Maybe Echoing Ooze is a little bit better than I anticipated. It just lets you play something. Just playing something is pretty nice. More death rattles. Well, the Hunter deck that I have is very far from a Cancerous deck. Might get pretty wrecked by Divine Favor, though. The Giants are pretty OP. It's just it's kind of hard to utilize them in Hunter. That was a bit of a misplay. Yeah, Watcher kind of sucks. And no 5-drop. We have been getting pretty unlucky in some of these. There's no doubt about that. We have a lot of late game, but not this much. Okay, we need a 5-drop or less here. Yeah, BGH is okay, I guess. Wow. Wow. Alright. Alright, we're going first. That's really good. Yeah, I'll just keep the Cult Master because we have cards that are a lot slower, I guess. Hey, it's going. Another Cult Master. Oh, that's a bummer. Web Spinner, what the hell?
But it's not on, is it?
Oh yeah, no, this one's on. There's some dude in my background. Seems really giggity. He must be really excited to meet me. Yeah. Let's go for it. We'll do a tempo BGH right after anyway. We got screwed with that. Damn it. Well, the deck being slightly faster is working out okay. We really want to silence for that. That can go really badly. Oh, good. Raising. Yeah, Freezing Trap is good, but like not against the opponents that I've played. So I've decided to take it out. Works pretty well against me, it seems. I don't think it's possible for him to clear. So I guess I'll just kill the Cult Master. He gets to draw a few cards, but that's okay, I guess. I could just Cult Master on my own if I want. Actually, I don't know if I should Sludge Belcher. Maybe I should just Cult Master on my own. Oh no, I should Belcher because he's going to get something out of that, right? Alright. I have like no spells, so this is not going to work too well, especially if he has a silence of his own here. And he does. Alright, well we can do a huge fucking little exorcist here. I really don't want the egg, so I'm going to MC Tech first. That's alright. He needs a pretty big swing turn here. I think things are just going to go really badly for him. Oh shit. Too bad it wasn't bigger. That BGH is hungry. Oh crap. Oh my god. That's the 4th web spinner, dude. What the hell? Maybe it's best to wait. The feigned death here. I get 3 triggers. That's fine, I guess. I could get some chargers and stuff, so. Actually, it's kind of bad, because, like, I don't even get another 1-drop here. Oh my god, he's gonna fill up on web spinners, dude. Look at that, he just dropped Baron with 3 web spinners on the board. He can mill me? Yeah, but that's okay, I think. Oh my god, I'm gonna mill the shit out of him, are you serious? I'm not the one being milled, guys. No, goodbye, high main. Sea Giant might be nice. No, the raffle's not happening yet. Priest seems like it might be pretty good for mid-ranger control, though. Like, I'm playing a Hunter mid-range and control because I have to do the Hunter daily. So I'm kind of like torturing myself a little bit. For the giveaway, all you'll need to do is be logged into Twitch and like say some shit in chat. That's it. Super simple, guys. Alright, we'll just go ahead and silence that real quick.
Check this lead out, check this lead out, check this lead out. Boom! Dude, come on, that's so fun. Oh wait, I could have like super BM'd if I like...
Went with the tempo feign death there. I got 3 dailies, so I have to try to bang out the dailies. Just MC tech my wisp. I guess that's good value for me. I don't even want to MC tech this garbage, but I guess I should.
So this is the deck. It's only because in EU I don't have many cards, so I just kind of made together whatever. So like I don't have full jig, for example. I think full jig's really good. But
Do you have to make it that really like
no, I don't know. But like for example, this card is really good because everything already gets death metal. So
yeah, also
yeah, mind control attack is really good because it's like silence and steal. Snowbreaker is basically pilot shredder for that.
Yeah, the issue that we have now is we can get MC teched again, and the 8/8 Sea Giant is totally insane.
Like you need to develop it.
If it gets hexed, it's still okay. Because I mean, I only spent 3 mana to play it. Oh my god, yes. He MC teched, got my wisp, and now he MC teched, he got his silenced Flame Tongue Totem back.
you're so lucky.
No, you don't, like this, it's like over now. Like, just faceless the 8/8. Like,
I don't think Dark Bolts is very good. I don't have it on overall exorcist. I only have one.
I mean, I guess he can Bloodlust me, right? So that's kind of bad. But if he kills an 8/8, it spawns at least another 8/8, right? So if he had Hex, he would have played it last time. So he has to top deck Hex or Silence and have like a power play. That's pretty good, actually.
You see these sea guys everywhere.
Wow, zombie chow. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, he went face! Oh, that's so bad. Why would he do that? He could have killed the zombie chow. You just not attack with that? What? I don't understand what just happened, man. But what just happened, I think, was really good for me. So he probably has Bloodlust, right? Otherwise, there's no reason to do that line of play. Oh, he attacked the 0-1. Okay, good. I guess I got pretty good lucky then. Earth Shock. Oh! Yes! KT, boys! KT out of a Sea Giant.
Holy shit. Someone revives a sea giant.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get that Belcher back though. Oh no, I'm not. Okay. No, that was somewhat effective, I guess. You got a Sneeds though, that's interesting. Do I win? I have a lot of damage. I fucking hope so. Alright.
Can I make a wrong critique?
I think I win. Let's just go with the MC Tech. Maybe I'll steal that. Oh my god! I just MC Tech the Sneeds. Oh, this is amazing. But we kill him sadly. It's a very sad win. Depressing, in fact. He had to die.